My name is Mary Tomback, and I'm running for St. Louis Park School Board. My husband Matt and I moved to St. Louis Park about 9 years ago. When we were coming to Minnesota, this was a sudden, unexpected move, and we figured we would be here for just a few years. St. Louis Park turned us into lifelong Minnesotans. It is a fantastic community where people really care about each other, about the kids, about the schools, and we are here for the long haul now. Our son, our oldest, was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when he was in kindergarten, and that's what drew me into the classroom initially. And the more time I spent in that classroom trying to help take care of Noah, the more I found I really loved being there. I loved being with the students. I loved getting to know the teachers. I loved getting those firsthand experiences into what the challenges were that our students were facing and that our educators were facing. And I want to be a part of helping to meet those challenges. I think the role of a school board member is to act as a liaison between our educators and our community and our parents. We need to bring our parents' concerns and issues and questions and the community's concerns, issues, and questions to our administrators, to our district. And we use that to help set policy, to help our school board be fiscally responsible, and to continue to work alongside our educators to make sure that our schools and our community are as strong as they can be. My main goal, primarily, would be to make sure that every single student and their family feels like they belong in our community, that they belong in our schools, and that they will grow, that they will learn, that they will make friends, and that they will feel at home. Well, I actually stepped back from my career several years ago. I was an attorney, a labor and employment litigator and counselor in a large international law firm in New York City. And I was working 60 to 80 hours a week, and I stepped away from that so that I could be home with my then one young child. And then there became a few more young children in my house, and I found that that's really where I wanted to be, was continue to be at home with my kids, because it provided me that flexibility to also be at school with my kids and to be out in the community volunteering. And public education is important because it is the single greatest investment that we can make in our future. In the future of our students, in the future of our kids, in the future of our neighborhoods and our community. We need strong public schools if our community is going to be strong. It's important to meet the needs of our student population because St. Louis Park's strength is its diversity. We are a community that is engaged and involved and has a large population of people who are coming from all different backgrounds and all different experiences. And in our buildings, for example, in our school buildings, there are 37 different languages that are spoken. So we have families who are immigrants and families who've lived in St. Louis Park their whole lives. And it's our job as a school district to be able to teach all of these kids, to get them all ready to go out into the world, no matter if they're coming into our buildings who not speaking English, or coming within with a disability or a special need, or struggling with reading, or who are off the charts on their test scores because they are so smart. We need to help each and every single one of them grow and be inspired and motivated and graduate prepared to do whatever they want to do with their lives. I think it's particularly important to have women on the school board because as mothers, we are the ones who seem to most often guide what's happening for our kids in our schools. And so I think that because of our intimate engagement with our schools, we should be the ones who have several seats at that table of the administration. I'm Mary Tomback. Let's put women in their place.